One of our neighbors have done incredibly well in technology fundings that they've been raising for a while. And I'm not talking about China. I'm talking about India, right? Last year, they did $10.5 billion in external funding. Quite on the contrary, we in Pakistan have been doing $30 to $35 million a year.
Of course, we should always work together, and there's no two questions about it with everyone, who is part of what I call the new economy.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for an amazing session. I have the question for our Honorable Finance Minister. I'm going to take a more microeconomic aspect to it. We've been doing macroeconomics. So we see that, one of our neighbors have done incredibly well in technology fundings that they've been raising for a while. And I'm not talking about China. I'm talking about India, right? Last year, they did $10.5 billion in external funding. Quite on the contrary, we in Pakistan have been doing $30 to $35 million a year for the past 2 to 3 years. Do you think if we ignore the playbooks of the West and start looking at more bilateral ties, such that our entrepreneurs can, meet more often together, sit together, understand the dynamics, because we both go through the same dynamics, do you think that collaboration at a more ground level between entrepreneurs of the two nations, would that benefit the economy overall? And would that improve the state that we're in currently in terms of fundings that we get in our part of the world?
Well, I think, of course, we should always work together, and there's no two questions about it with everyone, who is part of what I call the new economy. Right? We talk about the old economy. The new economy is Web3, blockchain, crypto, and everything else which is associated with that. And as you know, we are blessed to have the top 5 freelancer population in the world. Today, our young men and women are coding at $12 to $14. And we have a fantastic American Pakistani entrepreneur who has given donation to set up a blockchain center of excellence in one of the key universities in Pakistan. If we reskill our youth, they can start coding from anywhere between $50 to $60 to $250. Fantastic for them, great for the country. So I don't think it's a funding discussion. It's a question of how we prioritize the new economy. And from my perspective, the new economy is very much in the IT space and in the minerals and mining space for Pakistan. Yeah. And in the IT space, we have moved in the right direction. In December, we hit $437 million of IT services export, which is going to be roughly $5 billion if we do it straight line. Huge potential, long way to go. I genuinely believe we talk about funding, we talk about debt, and I'm again saying it from an emerging markets perspective. For us, funding will be available. So to your point in terms of mitigation finance, etc., we have gotten into with Ajay Banga country partnership framework for 10 years, and we'll have $20 billion available to us over the course of next. It's really a question of capacity and capacity building in our own countries. So quite frankly, the ball is in our court. It's not funding, it's not debt, how we steer it and how we take it forward.